everyone, and welcome to the Dauntless 4 redo. I have revamped this build so it should go a lot smoother, and I'll walk you through putting it all together. So you will need to visit 2 star yards to get specialty pieces. Please visit the Deimos star yard to get this Aries bridge, DS30.123 or 4, whichever one you want. The next stop will be the Hope Tech vendor, and you will need to get this Hope 4 landing bay. Four Hope 55 landing gears, 2 starboard, 2 port, that's why there's 4. You will need to grab, while you're there, a Hope Tech thruster. I'm not 100% sure of it being at your shipbuilder, so since you have to go to the Hope Tech vendor, go ahead and grab 2 of those while you are there, just to be on the safe side. Next, you will want to grab 5 Habs Tech cross brace. In the original build, we only needed 2, and I said 3, optional. No. We need 5. No longer optional. I made a few tweaks on the build, so we need 5. You will also need a 3x1 engineering bay. And since you're at the Hope Tech, I just grabbed the Hope Tech one. If you're going to Deimos and they have one available, maybe you want to pick that up there. It's totally up to you. And lastly, for another option here, pick up 4 of these SAL-6830 engines, and they will be just as such, one on top, one on bottom, and again on the other side. So that's 4. And last, and again optional, totally up to you, while you're there at the Hope Tech, you may want to grab 2x2s. They only have a battle station, I believe, and a brig. However, you can use any 2x1, and then another 2x1, and another 2x1, and another 2x1. So you could use 4 2x1s or one of these 2x2s and 2 1x1s. Totally up to you. But as long as it's a 2x1 and you can square it, all good. Alright. And I believe that is all you need from the Hope Tech vendor as well as the Deimos vendor. So let's go ahead and get into the build. Alright. I'm going to have you put this together different. I'm already changing it, but this is going to work. This is going to work. I know it's going to work. It has to work. Let's put this section together first. So we're going to start off with your captain's quarters here, and if you're at your shipyard, which if you have all of the pieces, I will advise you to do it at your shipyard, because there's some other pieces that I'm assuming that you're building that's at your shipyard. So now that you have all your pieces, go to your shipyard, put this together. You're going to start off with your captain's quarters, and you're going to have a radiator right on top of that in the front. Off to the side, you're going to have a Nova braking engine on the starboard side and the port. Right behind that, you're going to have your 2x2 or your 2x1s, whatever you pick, workshop, science, living birth, blah blah blah. I went again with the 2x2s, Brig and the Battle Station. So I'll give you a second to pop those puppies together. Behind that captain's quarters, you're going to put that 3x1 engineering bay. I believe that's the only flavor of a 3x1. And then right in the middle is where you're going to have your shield here. So you can place it there. We're going to have to drop down, glitch it back in there. But if you want to go ahead and just plop it there so we don't forget about it, that's fine. Okay, on the outside of your 2 two 2x1s or your 2x2, whichever you chose, you're going to put a shroud cap B as such. And you're going to mirror that on the opposite side, again noting that the rounded side is on the outside of the ship. And then you're going to take two of those Hopetech Hab cross braces and attach at the back end of the 3x1. So this is your main Hab level and only Hab level. Perfect. Okay, so next what I'm going to have you do is, since you have those Hab braces, go ahead and slap 3 of them together just like such. Perfect. In previous videos I showed you how to drop down glitch the 2 items together, your J52 gamma drive and your SF40 sheared flow reactor. So you want to go ahead and combine those, and then on top of that you want to put this Deimos spine C, and I have 2 obliterators attached to the top of that, and that is attached to the top of the grav drive and the reactor smashed together. Next, if you want to go ahead and grab your 2 SA-4220 engines and orientate them as such, top bottom, bingo bingo, top bottom, bingo bingo. Perfect. And then let's get one of the outside engines put together. So you're going to have a 2x1 right here in the middle. So go ahead and put you down the 2x1 of your choice. I have a computer core right here. Underneath the computer core you are going to have a companionway of your choice, a 1x1 with a porthole on the back end of it. On the back end of the 2x1 you're going to have a Hopetech radiator, and in front of that you are going to have that Hopetech thruster that you picked up. On the outside, connected to the front end of the Hab, the bottom of the tank here, you're going to connect the M50 Ulysses H3 tank. And on the end you'll have a SAL-6830 engine. And this is merely duplicated for the opposite side here. This side I have a 2x1 of living quarters, and underneath you need another companionway 1x1 porthole underneath. On top of the 2x1 in the rear you're going to have that radiator, and then in front of that you're going to have that Hopetech thruster, and again to keep things symmetrical you're going to have that tank position as such, the bottom of it attached to the side of the Hab. Bingo. Alright, looking good. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and grab our 3 cross braces here, and they're going to connect down to the bottom to the companionway down here. And we're going to take that puppy, bring it back here, get everything out of the way. Good. And we're going to grab the other side over here and bring that puppy over here, and that's going to connect just like that. Perfect. Now go ahead and select all of that. Bring it over here. Yeah, that reactor's in the way. That's just wrong, and it's barely in the way. Okay. Grab it all. Move that over. Perfect. Grab all of this stuff again. Select. Back. Alright, it should fit just like that. And notice that the engineering bay is one in front of the hab brace crawl space here. Okay. Next, let's grab all of this stuff together here. So you're going to take your engines and they're going to go on the outside here. So I'm going to grab both of them. Yay, that didn't work. Grab both of these and put them on the outside there. Grab all of that. And that's going to go on there. So you have your engines and your reactor. All that's together. You're going to grab this stuff, and this is just going to go right up here like such, and that is sitting right underneath that last spine there. Perfect. Okay. Next, you can go ahead and take your Deimos tail A, and that just goes right on the back. And I will delete that one. So basically what you do is you just select this and then you duplicate it down. That's all you do. So I showed you how to do that even though I had the pieces already connected, but it duplicated the extra weapons there and I don't need those, but that's how you do that. Alright. We will take our back landing gear and that's gonna go right on there like that. Back landing gear right on just like that. Perfect. Alright, next we have cargo of your choice. I have the 202s, so you'll need 2 of those. So select. In front of that you will need a Stroud cowling 1LA, port and starboard. In the middle you'll need a Deimos hull A with a radiator on top. And again another Stroud cowling starboard side and matching cargo hull. In the middle I have a Hopetech companionway with a Pro Docker on top. And I will select those. Oops. Let's not move that just yet. Bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back. Next we'll get our cargo hold, our docker, and you can use the cargo of your choice. I have the 202s. Next, let's go ahead and take out that shield generator. And we will grab a Stroud cowling. It goes right in front of that. And the opposite side. As such. And let's go ahead and do these here. Stroud cap A is going to go on top of the thruster. So get it positioned, and then you're going to do Y, 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 cancel. And this is what they call the flip glitch for new people. So positioned, hear it click, and then Y, 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 cancel. And it sticks. So this is what we have right now. This is what it looks like. Alright. And this is where your shield is going to go right there. And then what you need to do is grab your Deimos hole here. Duplicate up. Duplicate out. Duplicate down. Delete, delete, delete. And we're going to take another radiator here, just duplicate from one of the other ones, and put that puppy there on front. Alright, looking good. Alright, next we have another Stroud right here in front. And another one in front of that. And then what we have here is this piece here, and you can let's see, duplicate, flip, flip, cancel. Oh wait, oh, it won't do it that way. I have to bring this one over here. So already have your second one created, and you're just overlapping. So you're gonna flip, 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 cancel. There you go, and now you have two of them overlapping like that. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our bridge here. So I have two obliterators on the outside, and underneath I have a porthole. As you can see right there. Totally up to you, you don't need that. But you can. And then we're gonna grab that. Slap that on the front here. Perfect. Alright, looking good, looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, for our wings, you're gonna need 4 Deimos wing A's. 2 on each side. So you'll have one, the weapon of choice here, I have the alpha beams, and I have EMPs up here, suppressors, because I like to take ships. So you'll have this one here, that one with the weapon on top, and then last piece here you have a Deimos wing E. So what you will do is, let's do, yep, select, bring that up, and that is going to go right here to the front there. Bingo. And let's see here, and then our gear is going to go right here as such. You may not get it connected because we put this there. So what you will either do is you will put it here and then flip, flip, and then cancel. That's option A. And we'll go over to the other side here. Wing is back over here. Select all of these here and bring them over a little closer. And select this part here. Alright, and here's the second way to do it. Totally up to you. So if you go ahead and put your gear first, that's good. What you will need to do is take the weapon off, bring this over here. Whoops. That goes back one. There we go. This goes here, and then this won't attach, so then you'll need to do flip, cancel, and then attach the weapon. Totally up to you which way you want to do it, but that's how it's done, either or. Dealer's choice. Loving it. Okay, so next you'll put the wing port A, and then you will just take this wing port C. I got an obliterator on the outside that just slaps in the front, and then I have another 300 beam underneath and another suppressor on the top, and whoops, we'll just take that, and that just basically slaps on the front like that. Easy peasy. And select, and again just slaps on the front like that, just like that. There we go. All right, now we just need to do the very bottom, which is totally backwards from how I normally would do things, but it's the way I'm doing it this time, so hopefully we'll get it to work here. So we will take the back here. So if you want to go ahead and put these pieces together, at least as such 3 sections, that's probably the best way to do it here. So I have another cargo hole, the same as the top, but you can see the curve goes under like that. So you'll have 2 of those. Same thing, everything's just flipped. And then at the end here, you'll have your AccuLander 11, lights on the outside. In front, you'll have a Deimos Belly 4, and another AccuLander 11, and another Deimos Belly 4. And then connected to the landing gear here, you will have the Galleon S202 or whatever cargo you used. And then in front of that, you will have a Stroud Cowling 1A, 1LA. And that's just like what we had on top, but it is flipped. And again, the lights are on the outside here. You could put the lights on the inside if you want to, I guess. Totally up to you if you want to do that. I could flip it around and see what it is, but this is the way I put it. I like the lights on the outside. Okay, so once we have all of that here, this stuff should all be connected. This is connected to that, that's connected to that, that's connected to that. This is not really connected though. That's kind of just out in the open, but that piece may not connect, but we'll see here. Yeah, it's not connected, but that's okay. So we're gonna select that, and that's gonna go under the back end of the ship here. So just like that. And so for note, that stuff goes right in front of that companionway back here in the back. This is around. There we go. Perfect. All right. And back up top here. Now we will take our landing bay. That goes underneath right there in the front like that. Perfect. And then lastly, I have some skegs underneath. So Deimos skeg A, skeg B, duplicate that, skeg A, skeg B, another skeg A, Escape B, and escape A flipped around. And zoom out, here's where those go accordingly so you can see it. And release. And there you have it.
You have met your doom. Are you prepared? Time's toast.
Obliterated. Target shields are no more. Engine vaporized.